What's up YouTube, Day Heavens of Wargames, and as promised, bringing you the ElementSaber hand loop deck profile. Now, this is the deck that you use in accordance to the video you saw yesterday, or that I put out yesterday, where you can hand loop your opponent first turn, taking all cards away from them, and then pretty much ensuring you the game. So without further ado, what I'll do is I'll take you through the profile, show you what we've got, and explain why we've got it. If you haven't checked out the combo, please go do so. That'll be in the link in the description below, and you'll show or see why this deck is so powerful. So we start off with triple ElementSaber Lopulia mana. This is your boss monster of the deck. Incredibly powerful. Sends 2 from deck to the graveyard, or from your hand to the graveyard if you haven't got the field spell in play. And then it offers different protection to your ElementSabers depending on what different types you sent from deck to grave. Triple Mankini. This is your searcher. Triple Lopulia. You can place it 2 if you want, but it's actually really powerful as a spell and trap negator during your opponent's turn. Triple Anya, which is basically your ElementSaber monster reborn. Double Malehu, which is your Book of Moon. The one Mallow, this is your, if I remember right, because I always get these mixed up with the water one. Send one ElementSaber monster from your hand to the graveyard, and then you get to send another ElementSaber. So here's your Foolish Burial, and Nalu is your back to hand kind of reviver from the graveyard. So you send an ElementSaber monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target an ElementSaber or Element Lord in your graveyard, accept itself, and add it to your hand. Then for our Elemental Lords, we've got the one Mooning Glacier, obviously contributes towards the hand loop, the one Gransil for the Monster Reborn abilities, and the one Elemental Lord for the Regekis. Now, if you want to make your hand loop more consistent, you'd kind of want to cut these down to maybe only one Mooning Glacier, or maybe the Mooning Glacier and the Gransil, because these can actually hinder you in your Firewall loop. Same with the other 2 boss monsters. I'll start with those first before we go into the other cards. Obviously the one Dark Arm Dragon, because you can manipulate your graveyard, and the one Black Dust Soldier Envoy at the beginning, again because you can manipulate your graveyard. So these are kind of like the 5 cards that will come down to personal preference. If you want to make the hand loop more consistent, then you take these down and go into monsters that can be normal summoned. On top of that, we've got triple Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. We all saw from... what happens when the post turns out, the dog goes mental. We all saw what this guy can do at Euros, as well as the burn. It also is your safe play, so during the hand loop, as I showed you in the combo, this is your safety play to make sure that your combo can go off. Triple Photon Thrasher, you need the extender, whether this is Photon Thrasher or Goblinberg. If it's Goblinberg, then the issue with that is you specifically need to have the other element or warrior monster in your hand to be able to play off of that. Other than that, Photon Thrasher is probably an ideal choice. You've then got the one Snow, the one Corruptibly, and the one Zephyros. Now obviously Zephyros helps you loop the field spell. Snow is there to trigger Gumbler Dragon during your opponent's turn, and then obviously Ibly is there to not only stop your opponent from special summoning, but on top of that, you know, giving you the extension from deck to get the combo going. We've then got for the spells triple Palace of the Elemental Lords and triple Terraforming. You can play set rotation if you want, but it's just finding the right field spell to go with set rotation. So in my opinion, it'd probably be set rotation, maybe Order of Chaos, just to stop your opponent using field spells. It really depends, because there's nothing, in my opinion, right now that out and out helps you. So you've got to be very careful with that. 2 equip spells, as long as one of them is the Phoenix Blade, if not both of them being the Phoenix Blade. You know, you want to make sure you've got 2 equipped. You absolutely have to have 2 equipped. I don't have the Phoenix Blades on me yet. I'm still waiting for them to arrive. Maybe that's what the dogs just chewed out through the post. But yeah, definitely 1 Phoenix Blade, if not 2. And then for the one you've got the one Monster Reborn and the one Rhoda. Rhoda searches you out any piece that you might be missing for the hand loop. And then of course Monster Reborn can help extend your boards. Should you need to, should you get hit with like a hand drop or anything like that, that Monster Reborn can still help the hand loop go forward. Okay, so we'll take you through the XYZs first. We've got the generic rank 4s of Tornado Dragon, Abyss Dweller, Baguska, and Cowboy because of these new time rules. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you could take out 2 of these and go into the new number 27 Dreadnought and the Gustav Max. That can be another alternative to Cowboy if you wanted to. We've got the one Raid Raptor 4 Strix. Now this is obviously to get your Zephyros out of your deck. Then for the link cards, obviously link 1s, we've got Nightmare Mermaid, we've got Nightmare Cerberus for a link 2, and Nightmare Phoenix. I've got an Underclock Taker in here. This can be taken out for a Unicorn if you want to, entirely up to you. And then for our other important cards, we've got the Ib, we've got the... Oh, I missed out a nightmare. The other nightmare is, of course, Goblin. And then we've got the Isolde, which is the most important card. Enjoy it while you can, because I will not be surprised if this gets hit. The one, Curious Lightsworn Dominion. This obviously helps with the hand loop. And then, of course, the Link 4s of Firewall and Topologic Gumbler Dragon. So, Gumbler Dragon, obviously making it loop possible. Firewall being busted as hell. Depending on which side of the fence you sit on, if you think that Firewall should be banned, it's a bit of a shame because it is a protagonist monster, so it would be interesting if it does actually get hit. If you want Firewall to stay around, then you can obviously live on the hope that because it's a protagonist monster, it won't get hit. Anyway, that is it for the ElementSaber deck profile hand loop. Obviously, if you haven't checked out the combo, like I said at the start, please do so in the link in the description below. It does reduce your opponent's hand to 0. They cannot play the game. And then it allows you to maintain your advantage. And you can continue to hand loop them if you wish. Obviously, because you're locked under the field spell of not being able to have your battle phase, you can still continue to use your Gumbler Dragon's ability by looping snow around, because you do go through a lot of materials. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. Also, YouTube, thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.